Okay, what we're doing here is I'm gonna have an alleyway and a catch pin, squeeze chute, all that. And let's get here so you can see. Now you can see the alleyway coming in from the field, ryegrass field, coming in to the left where the truck's sitting, and past the truck there's going to be two catch pins, about a 30 by 24. Come up the alleyway here, we're going to have our crowding area into a tub or alleyway, turning and going up, and there'll be a squeeze chute there with a lane coming back and connecting right here. So we can turn them out into this field, turn them out over there by the pond, come back down the alleyway, back into a holding pen, turn them back into this field over here. There will be a fence dividing this side from this side. So you'll have 1, 2, 3 fields. You can see posts through here are pretty straight. Good. All right, so we're all the way down. Well, we're about halfway. Had to go get some more concrete and tape. Tape broke, so I had damaged it somehow, and it come apart. 19.9. It started welding this morning on or cutting rather. You can see the mark up there on the pole. I'll saddle in this pipe. Sitting there taking a break, just looking at the calves. One right there in front of the truck. Got most all of these coped or saddled. I'm gonna have a high piece come over here in case you want to ride a horse in here. You can see the saddling job's not. Anyway, I got one more down here to saddle, and I'll show you on video. These top ones, I'm going to have a top piece going across because there's going to be a gate, and then another gate. 3. And these three tall ones may have a gate one day. But we're going to run a top piece and then a panel across the bottom. You can see everything coat but one, so we're going to do the last one and probably be done for the day, because it is hot. Alright, so that's the last one coated for a while. I'm going to do the tall ones, and then it's going to be laying the top piece in and welding them. Alright, so the catch pin, I'm out here finished putting up these panels. I'm basically just tacking it up with a MIG. Got a whole bar at 140. Got about 5 more panels, 6 more maybe to put up, and then a couple of cross pieces like you see down the alleyway there, just braces, and then I'll pretty much be through with the pin. I've got some gates to put up, and I'm gonna buy a tub and put up here, and probably use these panels as our pin to start with anyway, till we see what we need and go from there. I hate to put something permanent and not work, but we're gonna have a holding pin or a crowding pin and 2 catch pins to start with. It's gonna be about 24 by 30 on the catch pin, and the crowding pin is gonna be a 24 or so by 10. Got to kind of work it out. And then I'm gonna have the tub with the alleyway, probably a 10-foot alleyway, maybe a 12. May put a palpation cage, and then I'll have the squeeze chute. Been using on that is 5 on the voltage, and probably 35 to 45 on the wire feed, using 035 wire. Alright, that'll hold it till the real welder gets here. I wanted to show you how these panels go together. They're called continuous fence panels. If you're not familiar with them, they're 20 foot long, and you put them together. They've got these inserts. Looks got like a BB welded on it, but it's not a BB, but kind of looks like a big one. Anyway, put these in here. These panels slide on them. That's how they connect together. So here's our bull. He's about 2,400 pounds. I was fixing to take him through the chute and we're gonna doctor him. We still might, but see that foot right there is swollen. That's what the pin is finished, except the painting. And I'm probably gonna put some dirt on the bottom of these panels, because you can see it's about a foot or so high through there. It needs some fill. So that's the ryegrass field. I got to plant something in it for warm season growth, warm season forage. Anyway, they come in from that field. They can come in here where the pond is, or they can go in this other field, or of course come straight down the alley. Which that's why we put the gates down here, because usually they'll follow the fence in and come in this alley. I've got at the moment 2 holding pins here. The gates, thought about it, probably thought too long about it, but this one will open up, and if they're coming in from this direction, they come in, the gates open, they go in this pin, which is fine. The other one opens back toward us, so if they're coming in through those gates, they can come into this catch pen. And we can always open these panels and make this larger, or we can go out that way further and make the pins larger. But if we need to go from pin to pin, we just open the panel and be fine. No, you have been in, I don't know what you've been in. Got a couple of scrapes on you. But anyway, I've got these locks on here. Kind of slam lock. Makes it easy to open and shut. So this one generally, it's the one we have them in, coming out. So that gate opens up toward the bull. They walk right around here. Come in the crowding area. There's a swing gate, crowding gate. Right here, we push them in. All the way. Gate on in the other way. Close it. We got them in there. Really need a gate right here, a walk-through gate. You need to get in here a lot. So right now we're having to climb up or have to walk around. All right, so we get them in the alleyway. That's a 12-foot panel. The alleyways, they're 6 feet high, pretty heavy. So I had two gates. The one's on one end of the alleyway. I took this other gate, instead of using it on just for the alleyway, I put a latch on the other side. See a latch here? Come in, you got a palpation cage. So there's the gate. Come in. This is automatic or manual. You can set it when they hit it, it'll close on them. We just been doing manual. These let down so you can give them a shot or whatever. That over here is an emergency gate, so to speak. You can open it up, and right here's your handle, and that gate will swing open, the cow will go out, and then you just use this rope to slam it shut. These down here, these panels come out if you want to work on their feet. The SO4, you can stand up here and operate the gate back here. Most of the time though, I've got to come back here and kind of push the cow up in here. Me standing here, they generally won't come up unless I have somebody back there behind me pushing them, and if they're pushing them, they can close the gate. So anyway, treat them, let them out. We let them in this field, let them in that field, or run them back down the alleyway and put them back in that field, whichever one we want. And these gates at a V, here's my fence. They coming down the fence, this swings open. They can come in here. So like I said, they usually want to ride the fence coming when they're running from you. And then they'll come in here, and this gate, of course, swings open. It won't open all the way back around, but it opens up probably 3/4 of the way. So that's a catch pen. Like I said, I got to put dirt under here. I got a gate on the other side to go in the pond to this field if need be. But I really like that chute. Never had one before, and it has really been nice to run them in there and work on them. Safer for you, safer for the animal. And I've got 3 or 4 big cows. They didn't have any problem. I mean, their sides rubbed on those posts right there, but they're pretty fat, and I don't think he's gonna have any trouble getting in there. So like I say, he's 2,400 pounds probably. All right, just gonna show you the pen. Y'all have a go. Come on. Yeah, maybe close a couple of them. Let me give him some more. There you go.
What y'all giving him?
Antibiotic.
What happened to him, do y'all know?
Dr. Kell says foot rot.
What rot?
No, it's alright. It's alright. We through now.
Any hay or nothing for him?
I'm surprised they ain't took the chute down.
Nah. All right, let's let him go.